Now, here's meteorologist TJ Del Santo with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
I did get to sneak a peek at your Futurecast, and I noticed that tomorrow morning...
It's not a pretty one, is it?
It's cold.
It'll be a lot worse than what it actually looks like on the 7-day Futurecast as well. Let's take a look at what's going on outside right now. Live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar showing no more snow showers or squalls out there. A couple that moved on through earlier in the morning. They're long gone. Our weather headlines, we are expecting bitterly cold wind chills through the afternoon and overnight and first thing tomorrow morning. Do expect wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour. We have a wind advisory in effect. We could be looking at some isolated power outages, and we're also still putting some question marks on January 1. It looks like we're getting a storm. What will we get? That's where the question marks lie. Live city cam picture showing, wow, not a cloud in the sky now, but look at the temperature. 20, feels like 3. Winds from the northwest, 24 miles an hour, gusting higher than 30 miles an hour at times. Steve over in Warwick, he's got a wind chill of 10 degrees and a temperature of 20. And Robert in Fall River saying he's got bright sunshine, but it's really ineffective. He's got a wind gust of 40 miles an hour and a temperature right now of 21 degrees. Obviously not a great afternoon to be out of doors. Coventry, Horizon Bay, 16 degrees at the moment, 20 at East Bay Manor and East Providence, 19 over in Cumberland, upper teens, low 20s, even along the South Shore. Temperatures everywhere in the teens and 20s. You factor in the wind and it feels like single digits everywhere. The Big Goose Egg in Willimantic, -8 in Worcester, feels like about 3 degrees or so over in Providence. Satellite radar picture showing the relatively quiet conditions. Not much in the way of clouds, not much in the way of precipitation in our area, so there's some good news. Cold front has pushed offshore, but in its wake we're getting these strong and gusty winds bringing down the cold air from the north and west. Out in Buffalo and Burlington, Vermont, it's only in the single digits to around 10 degrees. That cold air will be oozing into southern New England throughout the afternoon and overnight. So for the afternoon, temperatures will continue to drop. It's going to be fairly windy with some sunshine. Again, we're talking about wind gusts maybe up to 50 miles an hour at times, probably till about 7 o'clock or so this evening. And then for your Wednesday, it's going to start out bitterly cold with temperatures in the single digits to maybe around 11 degrees, but the winds will still be busy. Talking about wind chill factors tomorrow morning, well below 0. Good news for Wednesday, though. After that bitterly cold start, we're going to be seeing the winds diminish, so it won't be quite as bad tomorrow afternoon, and temperatures will, quote-unquote, warm into the mid to upper 20s tomorrow afternoon. This afternoon, temperatures will continue to plummet through the upper teens and low 20s. We're looking at temperatures by late in the afternoon, about 17 in Cranston, 18 degrees or so in Warwick along the South Shore, looking at upper 20s, winds 15, 30 miles an hour with higher gusts. Up in northern Rhode Island, we'll be finding temperatures in the teens, about 14 by late afternoon in Burrillville, southeastern Massachusetts. Temperatures will be topping out, or actually falling through the teens, 16 in Taunton, 18 in the Vineyard. Could be some ocean effect snow showers out across the Cape, impacting Hyannis and Chatham. Could be a quick dusting of snow from that. Now this evening, for the evening commute, very cold and windy with temperatures continuing to fall through the teens. Sunset this evening is at 4:24. Let's take a look at the Futurecast for New Year's Eve. There is a chance of snow and rain right around the stroke of midnight as we kick out 2009 and introduce 2010. Temperatures, though, at that time might be mild, around 36 degrees. Here's that live Pinpoint Doppler 12 7-day Futurecast calling for still some snow, maybe mixing with rain New Year's Eve. And then turning over to rain, possibly a heavy rain on Friday, possibly ending as some snow on early Saturday morning. Notice a lot of possibles there because there's still a lot of question marks about that storm. But something's going to happen in that time frame. Looks like we'll be drying out for the rest of the weekend. And for an updated Futurecast, you can go to the Pinpoint Weather Station. It's on Cox Digital Cable Channel 125. No question marks about this afternoon. Bitterly cold out there.
All right, TJ, thanks. Eyewitness News is coming.